Hey movie fans, welcome back to the FilmHead. 2025 has already given us some incredible films, and today we're counting down the very best movies of the year so far, the ones that have critics buzzing and fans talking. Whether you love action, drama, suspense, or indie storytelling, this list has it all. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the top movie releases of 2025 you simply can't afford to miss. Number 10, Sinners. Sinners is a 2025 American supernatural horror film produced, written, and directed by Ryan Coogler. This film is about something trying to leave their troubled lives behind. Twin brothers return to their Mississippi hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. The film takes place primarily over the course of a single day and night, barely touching an encroaching dawn. Coogler's script is trying to shake the table, and he brings up questions about black people's misguided adherence to Christianity. Who counts as black and a part of the community? The ancestral reverberations of black music, finding love against the odds, and the beauty that is born when two distinct bodies become one. These themes make the vampire saga feel rapturous, bold, ambitious, and brimming with curiosity and care. Number 9, The Ugly Stepsister. If you're a fan of the fairy tale of Cinderella but looking for a more sinister and dark version of the story, well, look no further than The Ugly Stepsister. A twisted fever dream you never knew you needed. Combining gag-worthy practical effects with the very real horrors of being a woman, The Ugly Stepsister takes the idea of a fairy tale and transforms it into a nauseating body horror masterpiece. The film creates a wonderful atmosphere from the first moment. You'll feel uneasy, and the music adds to the confusion. A visually rich film, it conveys many messages through images and expresses many emotions in silent scenes devoid of dialogue. The Ugly Stepsister won't be for everyone. It's messy in a purposeful way, and it leans hard into its own twisted style. But for those willing to meet it on its terms, it delivers something unforgettable, a descent into psychological and physical horror that somehow manages to be both grotesque and profoundly thoughtful. Number 8, The Girl with the Needle. The Girl with the Needle is an upsetting film based on true events that contains some almost unbearable scenes of violence perpetrated against babies. The movie is about Caroline, a desperate woman who gives her baby up for adoption and then joins the black market baby adoption ring run by Dagmar, played in a mesmerizing and award-worthy performance by the actress Trine Dyrholm. Though Caroline is the film's central character and events are told through her perspective, it's Dyrholm who walks away with this movie, managing to make a baby killer not an entirely horrific character, and even to a certain extent leading us to a place where we understand her motives even if we find her actions unconscionable. In the end, The Girl with the Needle is not an easy film to digest, but it's precisely this harshness that makes it so powerful. It's a work that fearlessly dives into the dark, unsettling depths of its story. No compromises, no redemptive endings. The cinematography is astonishing, a paradox of nostalgia and brutality. Even in its most horrific moments, it maintains a quiet beauty, as if daring us to find grace in the unbearable. Number 7, Mickey 17. Mickey 17 takes you on an adventure you won't soon forget. It was made to be experienced on the big screen and is a film you can't miss seeing in theaters. Each actor has been perfectly cast and the ensemble as a whole act together in perfect harmony. This movie will be very hit or miss depending on how much you're willing to turn your brain off. The visuals are striking, immersing the audience in a richly imagined, dystopian world that is both captivating and unsettling. While the film dives deep into weighty themes of identity, corporate greed, and the value of a human life, it does so with a playful wit that keeps the audience thoroughly entertained. Mickey 17 is a fresh and ambitious take on the sci-fi genre, offering a unique blend of humor, suspense, and genuine emotional resonance that makes it a must-see. Number 6, A Working Man. Not unlike last year's The Beekeeper, A Working Man features Jason Statham as an initially reluctant lone angel of the apocalypse, reactivating his special set of skills and making his way up the chain of an alternate, hermetically sealed world of smug villainy. Here, it's human traffickers who kidnap girls at random from bars and are plugged into a network of gangsters living in their own echo chamber of arcane rules and garish fashions. The whole film feels like it takes place in an alternate universe, and Statham's stoic, no-nonsense bruiser cuts through it not just narratively but graphically. But at heart, this is a movie about the exaltation of ass-kicking, and it makes sure that we feel the visceral thrill of every arm snap, every neck stab, every headshot.
What are you?
Number 5, Novocaine. You will be captivated by the exhilarating experience of Novocaine from beginning to end. The film's original idea, in which Jack Quaid's character Nate is unable to feel pain because of a rare medical ailment, is both captivating and deftly done. To keep the film moving forward, the directors use rapid tempo and energetic camera work. To keep the audience interested, the action scenes are planned with a blend of humorous skirmishes and cramped shootouts. The film is interesting to watch because it skillfully strikes a mix between humor, action, and drama. The audience is kept interested and on edge by the vicious yet inventive battle scenes, which are a highlight. Although there is room for improvement in the romance subplot, the story is engaging and fulfilling overall. Novocaine's storyline twists are excellent, its humor is fantastic, and its narrative is surprising. Definitely worth your money, worth the time, and worth seeing. Number 4, Karate Kid: Legends. This movie is a fresh take on the Karate Kid movie series, this time with an actor that has kung fu background. Incorporated with fine action choreographing, it stands up as the best in the series. The action sequence is well paced with enough character development, and combining with stars from earlier series made this latest entry a not to be missed for Karate Kid fans. Ralph Macchio returns as Daniel LaRusso, and as always, he treats the character with respect and dedication. He remains the connective tissue of the entire franchise. The film borrows from Cobra Kai's tone without its tighter emotional stakes. Overall, Karate Kid: Legends is a movie that excites, entertains, and delivers a very positive experience, despite some aspects that could have been better explored. Number 3, Mission: Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Mission: Impossible: The Final Reckoning serves as the grandest and boldest farewell to arguably the greatest action franchise of all time. Yet, it lacks a true sense of finality. One of the film's biggest challenges is managing its vast ensemble of characters. The script occasionally struggles to balance them all, resulting in scenes where some characters randomly appear and disappear, seemingly out of convenience rather than logic. This inconsistency can be jarring, pulling the audience out of the experience. The stunts, while still impressive, carry a bittersweet note. Unlike previous installments where Tom Cruise's daring feats were fully captured on camera, this time around, roughly half of the action scenes rely on noticeable green screen effects. If this truly is the final goodbye to the Mission: Impossible series, it's been an unforgettable ride. Number 2, Final Destination: Bloodlines. Final Destination: Bloodlines is a wickedly fun return to the franchise's deadly roots. Gory, tense, and surprisingly funny in all the right places. The film stays true to the core concept that fans know and love. A shocking premonition spares a group from a massive catastrophe, only for death to start hunting them down one by one in disturbingly creative fashion. Expectations are high, and Final Destination: Bloodlines delivers with a twist in addition to nostalgia. The idea of avoiding death is not new, the suspense of each death is what makes the franchise strong, and this movie boldly keeps it up. Final Destination will always hold a special place in my heart, and I hope to God there will be another. This was definitely worth the watch, in IMAX and 4DX, as well as a purchase. But if you have not watched the previous films, go watch them now. Number 1, Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts, also known as the new Avengers from MCU Universe. Thunderbolts really brought back that classic Marvel vibe we've been missing. The chemistry is chaotic in the best way. Messy, funny, a little dark, and somehow still hopeful. It doesn't try to be too big, it just leans into the characters, and that's what makes it hit. With spectacular action scenes, witty language, and just the perfect amount of emotional weight, director Jake Schreier creates a grounded, gritty environment. Among recent Marvel movies, it stands out for its genuine and unadulterated action and its refreshingly character-driven plot. Overall, Thunderbolts is a highly enjoyable MCU adventure that's a bit different from the norm in the best possible way.